First meal of the day, breakfast, and it's really important that we start with a really good breakfast. And for athletes and people who are working, having a breakfast that's going to give slow released energy is a great way of starting the morning. And one of the best breakfasts that you can really have is porridge oats. Really simple, really good, easy food to eat, easy to digest. But if you're having it every day, you want to have a little bit of variety. And one of the porridge recipes that we use that's really simple is where we'd have some chopped apple, we'd have some goji berries. So the goji berries, again, great for all the antioxidants, great for vitamin C. We'd put some walnuts in as well. So walnuts are a really good nuts, really good healthy fats in that. And what I'd do is I'd cook those for about 5 minutes first. And a normal portion would be about 100 grams or a cupful of porridge oats. So you can use milk, cow's milk, soya milk, almond milk. We tend to make it with water because that satisfies everybody. Everybody's happy with that. So I'll just pour it straight in, the water straight into the Thermomix. And I've set it for 5 minutes. I'm going to put the temperature to 100 degrees. Just going to set that going. Just at 1, just to keep it stirring. I'm going to put in some of the chopped apple. So I'm cooking the apple first, just to soften it that little bit, because that takes a little bit longer to cook than the porridge oats. Just a few of the goji berries. Then just really a small handful of the walnuts. I'm just going to break up slightly with my hand. Put the measuring cup on top. I'm just going to let that cook for 5 minutes. The Thermomix will tell me when it's finished. We'll get the Thermomix jingle, and then I'll be able to add the porridge oats and cook them through then. And what we can see with the Thermomix, that we've got really good controllability. And I've set the temperature at 100 degrees, and you can see that it's telling me exactly what the temperature is within the Thermomix as it's going up. So we're currently at 75, now it's at 80. So the temperature is coming up through the Thermomix, and because we've got the blade steadily rotating, that keeps the temperature even within the bowl. This stops everything sticking, and it means we get really good even cooking. Now I'm cooking this at 100 degrees, but when I put the porridge oats in, I'm going to take that temperature right down. I'm going to take it down to 80 degrees. And the reason for that is I don't really want to overcook my porridge oats. I don't want to do anything that's going to spoil some of the nutrients that are within the porridge oats, and also help to prevent it from sticking. I'll also put it on reverse blade, so that stops it from chopping. It just helps to stir it. One of the things what you can do with the Thermomix when we're making porridge, when I've been away working with athletes at breakfast time, then I can cook a really big jug, a really big bowl full of the porridge. And because you might have people coming down over an hour and a half for breakfast, it'll keep it fresh for that length of time. So I can keep it stirring. If it thickens up a bit too much, I can add more water, but it'll keep that porridge fresh for a good 90 minutes as we go through the morning there. And really, that frees me up to do other jobs at the same time. But for me at home domestically, all I'm making now is a portion for one person. And again, what I can do is be cooking that, and while it's cooking, I can go away, get showered, get shaved, and get ready for the day. So that's the Thermomix jingle. That's telling me that we've just finished, and it's time for me to reset it and put the porridge oats in. So we'll just switch that off. And I look down and I can see that the apple, the goji berries, and the walnuts are really nice and softening now. Oh, the smell from that's fantastic. So I'll just put that back on the Thermomix. I'm going to put in my porridge oats. And the porridge oats will start to cook immediately. I'm now going to add some of the cinnamon, which has been ground in the Thermomix, which again really brings out the flavour and the smells. I'm just going to put in about 1/4 teaspoon. So the cinnamon really adds a nice sweetness to the porridge as well. So I've put my porridge oats in, I've set the Thermomix for 10 minutes, 80 degrees. All I've got to do now is set the blade going to stir the porridge oats on reverse blade to stop it from chopping the porridge any further. I'm going to go and get a shower and shave, then come and eat my breakfast. So just waiting for the Thermomix jingle again, which is just coming down in the next few seconds, telling me that everything is ready. I'm just letting it finish. There we go. Just switch that off. And again, the smell is fantastic with the cinnamon and the apple that's in there and the walnuts. And this is the type of texture that I like with my porridge, where it will pour out nice and easy. Some people like it thicker. You can see the apple and the goji berry that's coming out there. And then I'm going to finish it off with some blueberries and some of the seed topper as well. And this will just keep us energised throughout the morning. You can use pear as well. Pear works really well. But then when you make it, all those flavours just go really, really good with it, don't they? You know, you start to get out the topper with it. But it's all really low GI, so you know, from an energy point of view, you get that sustained energy, and also from a weight point of view, it's not getting converted straight to fat. So while I'm eating my porridge, I can clean the Thermomix. It's so easy to do. I've just filled the jug half full of water. I'll put it onto speed 7, just for a few seconds.